How should EDI be done? This is a fun one for me. It's a great exercise in fantasy, but I talked about that at the end. Okay, how should EDI be done? Well, it should be any business that needs to integrate with any of their business partners should be able to do it. Any business to any partner. It should be possible to integrate your systems for any transaction, invoices, orders, forecasts, inventory, banking, whatever you need to integrate. That's how you should be able to do that. It should take one person, one resource within your company to handle all your EDI. It should be instant, cheap, automatic, and intuitive. You should measure how long it takes to add a new partner in seconds, not with a calendar. If it takes weeks, months, days, that's not how it should be. It should be very, very simple. It should run quiet, lights out, smooth. It's going to be hard for me to keep on track, because this is where my passion is. But biggest thing is EDI should be done without developers. Back in the 80s, EDI, all of us EDI people were talking companies into, come on, you need to do EDI. We had to talk them into it. Nowadays, big companies, you don't have to talk them into it. They must do it. But back in the 80s, it wasn't that way. And also back then, they were inventing, and all the EDI software were developing visual mappers. This is the mappers where over here you have the standard, and over here you have over here you have your internal file structure, and then you say, okay, this is the ship to, it goes over here, and there's the purchase order number goes there. Like when you're in grade school, and the coat goes to the winter day, and the goggles goes to the beach, lines. This goes here and this goes here. Visual mappers. You don't have to write code. This field goes there. It was the intention that EDI software would be purchased and used by business analysts to do EDI with their business partners. We need the IT folks to put up the service and make the software run and keep the platforms going, but we don't need them to add a new partner or a new transaction. We don't need development, no software development life cycle, SDLC, for EDI. And that's not the case. Everywhere you go, developers are needed. And that's why it takes forever. You have to write a spec, and you have to mail it to them. You have to email it to them. And then they have to respond back with their questions. And I'm getting off topic. So, let's review. It should be any-to-any business partner. It should be instant, cheap, automatic, intuitive. It should be simple. You should not need developers. And ERP and EDI should be lightly coupled. And anybody that wants to do this should be able to do it. Now, what I hinted at in the beginning was that this is a fantasy exercise because no one's doing the EDI today. How should EDI be done? Instant, fast, cheap, simple, easy, anybody to anybody, all transactions, all companies, large or small.